So there's a broccoli recall, and they're adding more states to the list of the broccoli recall. And I ain't gonna lie, I just ate some. It's Walmart broccoli. I just ate some broccoli like I guess about maybe like a week ago. I had a nice amount of broccoli that pretty much I didn't eat it right away, but it's like Sprite. But I ate it like I ate some like 2 days ago, and then I ate some like a few days before then. That would have put it at like today's the 4th, so I guess I probably ate it around like December. I mean, February. No, they said the recall went out in like December 31st, but I don't know. I've been really hurting pretty bad. Like my feet really hurt, and they say it's a listeria, uh, food contamination. I think it's basically like it's like fecal matter. It's basically like what I'm saying, like somebody basically like shitted in the fields or something, or they didn't, it could be backlash from like, with the illegal immigrant deportation or something. But I've been in a lot of pain. Like I'm feeling shocks to my feet, like constantly, just in like I just feel the pain in. And I have not had any problems like that, but I do realize that I'm gonna always go through adversities because you know what I'm saying. The fact that I'm trying to do what's right. When you do what's wrong and when you try to destroy yourself, nothing gets in the way of that. Nothing gets in the way of that. When you're fucking yourself up, when you're your own worst enemy, no one will stop you. No one will stop. No one will stop you from being your own worst enemy. I'm sitting here watching what is it, A Fist of the Golden Monkey. It's pretty good. But where I'm at right now with this though is that I feel bad. I'm hurting. And it could be like I said, I just got myself cleaned up. I got me a room. I got myself cleaned up, shaping my beard up and everything. I'm gonna let my hair grow back, but not like what I'm saying. I want my top sprouts. And I did cut it, but I didn't. I went with the grain. I didn't. I don't cut my hair against the grain. You know. And a lot of folks feel like, well, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean for you to want to grow your hair back? I'm like, well, it's about to be bug season, so I realize that little like my hair grows like this, it creates like a little small shield over my head. But when it gets hot outside, that can really cause me to overheat. So if I get to a certain point where I'm able to, be where it's not so well, if I do heat up too much, I will shave it all off. I'll save it all off to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to retain too much heat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to retain too much heat because, I've left the hair on my head. It does do that. And then in these past cool days, like I say, we had some 16-degree days like a couple of weeks ago, and we had that little winter storm that came through. I don't even like my hair. I mean, women can shave their head bald too. I don't think anyone can easily get me confused. For a woman, I got my own little, feminine mannerisms that I do it on purpose. It's not subconscious, you know what I'm saying? But it is subconscious for me to back out of situations where I realize dudes be on some more insecure shit. And it's like, when dudes be insecure, they'll try to project that shit on you. It's like, you know what, man? I ain't thinking about. I'm not in competition with nobody but myself right now. My feet are really hurting right now, and I realize what happens. It drives my body out. I really think I'm being hit with electricity. I'm gonna tell you what I realized. There was a transgender. I assume as much that it was born a man, and it was, And so when I do when I do my mannerisms, like, when I'm more so like, hold on, I'm trying to get this angle just right. So when I'm like, yeah. So when I'm like, I'm like, hold on, hold up. So when I'm like doing my little thing where I'm like, pretty much like, I'm like, they don't like that. Transgenders don't like me. Transgenders, like, they've been through something. There's some kind of molestation or something that happened. It's bad. It's not good. But whatever it is, sometimes it taints their souls or their beings. And they have a tendency to not like me because I'm able to act feminine without trying to wear women's clothes, without trying to augment my breasts, without trying to shave my face. You know, I'm still feminine. I can be feminine when I choose, and they don't like that. And I realize that that's the issue that they got to work on. But my feet are really hurt, and I dance. That, you know, as a man, is, oh, that's feminine. Well, hey, it is what it is. I'm being drained. It's like, it's actually, it dries my feet out too, so they want my feet to hurt so I can't dance. It's like I'm being attacked by some people who can't dance. Usually that would be like, I would say some Crips, you know, and they want me to do my hair, back. Part of me like, man, fuck it. But I know that I look young. I don't look real old. My skin is, I've been looking bad because I hadn't got no shower in like 2 months. I went 2 months. I was, you know, just washing my face here and there, but when I get myself into the water, I'm replenished like Submariner. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking good now. I feel like, you know, what I'm saying? And they don't like that. These motherfuckers out here, like I say, you got dudes out here that be acting overtly masculine. They got something to hide. You know what I'm saying? It's getting cool. I'm about to go up under these covers. I can feel it getting cool. It's actually, I'm getting feverish because of the pain. It's like they want my foot to swell up. It's like when I feel like I'm being shocked by something, and I feel like whatever the electric shock is, it's causing lactic acid to build up in my feet. It's causing my feet to be swole. I bought a pair of, and then I had these shoes before, like vanilla, French vanilla. My French vanilla. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. My French vanilla, Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So they don't like that either. You know what I'm saying? My French vanilla Adidas. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that shit. Motherfuckers be mad as hell because they want me to be bummed out. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is like, that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not changing shit. I feel like what Trump is doing, a lot of these immigrants come over here, they giving everybody cocaine. These niggas can't dance, they drugged out, they giving them weed. These young boys, even the mama's boys. I'm not even against the mama's boys, but they getting on my nerves because they don't have enough manliness about them to be independent. And so these immigrants, they will hire them to do the dirty work against me, to pay their rent and do what they got to do, you know what I'm saying? And then they come at me with the shit like saying, well, you know what, we're not doing it. It's your own kind doing it. Yeah, but it's your drugs motivating them to do it. So it's got to be done. Tom Homan, bro, I support you, bro. Tom Homan, I support you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like this. I'm not out here trying to sell drugs. And that's how they're making it. So I feel like if there's a better way that Trump can bring about, you know what I'm saying, by you know what I'm saying, exercising all the power that you know, that was taken from you or that you were held back from exercising, I support you, Tom Homan. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I feel like I'm being hit with electricity to the point where I'm getting nauseated in my stomach. And they're doing it on purpose. I think it's these illegals. I think they get like, you know, it's anybody that's like subversive. I think you got like some ex-military motherfuckers that got connections. They give these weapons to them. You know what I'm saying? This feels like pure electricity. And it's hitting like my toes. It's hitting certain key points. Peace, y'all. See, I couldn't even hit the button. That's how weak I am. I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying?